pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
So even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up with the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together in brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
The dogs are kissing
I have a dream that one day down in Alabama with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a day.
And the streets
I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted. Every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is a faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. We will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, my country tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring, and if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring
when she heard the explosion,
let freedom ring from every hill and
her eyes grew wet and wild.
Let freedom ring
raced through the streets of Birmingham, yelling for her child. She dug in bits of glass and bread
Free at
What
last,
a
free at last.
baby.
Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was one of the most pivotal leaders in the American Civil Rights Movement. His work led to the 1963 March on Washington, where he made one of the most influential speeches in American history. In his youngest person to receive the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to end segregation and racial discrimination. Dr. King was assassinated on April 4, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee, and his death greatly changed America. Martin Luther King Jr. Day was established in 1968, but was signed into law by President Ronald Reagan in 1983. It wasn't until the year 2000 that it was honored by all the 50 states. Racism is still alive, but you can do your part. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent questions is, what are you doing for others?" Each year, Americans from all walks of life work together to provide solutions to our most national pressing problems. Get out there and support the cause, and let's work together to stop discrimination of all races. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., your death was not in vain, and your dream lives on in me. On in me.
Through me.
And his dream lives on with me. I am living your dream.